Publisher Roy, here with the Florida Blue social media team. We're here at the 2016 Sapphire Symposium Awards with Paul Duncan, the director of the selection committee for the fabulous Sapphire Awards. So Paul, oh my gosh, how do you choose how do you choose the finalists, the awardees? It's got to be difficult.
It is indeed difficult, but joyful. And there's really three steps. I mean, many of these wonderful organizations start by nominating themselves, or more likely others, and nominees come into the foundation where staff have a look at the nominations, make sure they are complete, things like that. They are then reviewed by an external firm that's based in Atlanta to help organize and understand the nominees in the various categories. And then our group, the selection committee, assembles in Jacksonville to select from the nominees the actual awardees.
Now, do you know who they are? Is there a process? Are they blinded in any way and you're just reading the qualifications?
No, we come to know who they are. We get all of the information about them. We feel that it's important that we have a full understanding of the organization, the particular program, the individuals that are involved, and so we have a great deal of information about them. Members of the committee, if they are close to any of the organizations, recuse themselves from that part of the conversation.
Well, that's so intriguing, I guess, so that they don't have any additional bias. So it's very fair and equitable when you're going through the process.
It is, and it's very transparent. I mean, we get all of the information. We get what Henri Treadwell and her group in Atlanta have provided to us. And then we gather at a table over at the Blue Cross and Blue Shield campus, or the Florida Blue campus.
Very good.
And we talk about them. And generally speaking, we score them before we come to Jacksonville. And then most of our conversation is about those fairly rare situations where the scores are quite different. Most of the time, we are surprised with our 5 or 6 committee members assembling and how we have some pretty good agreement without even having talked with each other.
Wow, it seems very efficient. I know we sat here with Teddy Floyd a little earlier having a conversation about Indian River and the partnership that they have with the health department. That's so innovative. It's so simple. You know, do you look for things that are more innovative or just collaborative?
Both, and in particular, we're really interested in things that come up from the community. So we are, I think the last 2 or 3 cycles, we've really found that the committee was especially impressed with and interested in programs that maybe started small, started with one courageous leader or a small group of people, and then went out and in an unexpected sort of way established those collaborative partnerships that were necessary to really get something done.
It's almost like in looking at least from the outside, it's like it takes a village. So a whole collaborative effort of looking, together to find some people that are really doing some transformational things.
It's true, because these things are very different. I mean, I'm by academic training a health services researcher, so I'm interested in systems and coverage and things like that, and yet we found ourselves, I think it was 2 years ago, fascinated by one of the school garden programs targeted towards improved nutrition that would help health rather than health care.
Which is wonderful, because I see there's a lot of organizations where, and they're focused on children too, knowing that it starts when they're young. Well, it's been fascinating talking to you. We love having you here for a Sapphire conversation. Thank you very much, and join us for a couple more interviews.